Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another banner reaction. I'm DTM as always, and I have with me a returning friend of the channel. Why don't you introduce yourself, Satoshi?
Hello everyone, Satachi here, your local Edelgard simp, and oh man, I'm so nervous.
Yes, as we all know, we're expecting the ninja banner. We did see the silhouettes, and it appears that Zelgius is on the left. And who could it possibly be on the right? There's a lot of speculation about that, right?
Yeah, I've seen Charlotte, I've seen literally a whole bunch of characters. I have no idea who it could be on the right.
Personally, I see Perry on the right, but honestly, the one on the right is very non-identifiable to me. I have heard talks that it could be Edelgard based on quote-unquote patterns, though.
No! Oh, please, no.
Rip
My
Satashi's
wallet
orb stash, yeah.
Yeah, oh my gosh, and I also want to summon for Legendary Yuri because I'm also a huge Yuri fan, and oh my gosh, my orbs and wallet will not be able to handle it.
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see if IS will be able to lay claim on Satashi's wallet. But yeah, nothing else to do but to get on with your action. As always, if you like the content, be sure to like, subscribe, hit the bell, all that jazz to help support the channel. Only takes 5 seconds to subscribe, and truly does help the channel a lot. And of course, don't just subscribe to me, subscribe to Satoshi as well. The link will be in the description down below. And yeah, let us begin. Here we go.
Oh man.
All right. Okay, that's the classic Fates,
Fates
music
lurking in the shadows.
that they literally do for all these ninja banners.
Oh my god, the text is red. Edelgard's red. Imagine.
So is Zelgius.
Let's go!
All right. This was pretty obvious, let's be real. But we finally have Zelgius in the red armor, which is really good.
Our first ninja armor, correct?
Yeah, and coming with Assault Troop, I see. Very nice. Distant DR solo. Oh, so this is like AS, but DS. DR.
He has a new Black Luna. Uh-oh.
Oh, Oblivion will be very happy about that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh, this is
Heather! Wait, I like
Heather.
her! No!
Oh, is this going to be Tellius?
All I have to do is bat my eyelashes and the marks come running.
Okay, that isn't the person in the silhouette though, right? I don't think.
I don't think so.
Does appear to come with either remote or flare sparrow? Remote sparrow.
Speed defense ruse.
Did we have a ruse before? A tier 4 ruse?
I don't think so.
I can't remember.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, that makes so much sense now.
Okay. That's the person in the silhouette, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, Reina. Okay.
Alright. Well, doesn't seem like there's going to be an Edelgard, unless it's like the duo.
Please no.
I mean,
Edelgard... good demo bow.
Scream for me.
Yeah, pretty nice. I mean, we'll have to see how it compares to the arcane bows that we have. Micaiah and Sanaki.
Oh, they came after you.
Yeah, they came after me. Turns out, but Sanaki's in the lead. I don't like that. I prefer Micaiah in the lead.
They should.
Flared mirror. Okay, we have more divine flame sources. We see. I was so hyped for a second until I realized.
Oh, that is such a cool animation.
It is really cool though, and okay, it's a classic ninja.
Whoa, no way!
I know, so surprising. I'm gonna be completely real. I don't. I obviously this is before reading the weapons, so we'll have to see what they have on that. Obviously they have Brave, but the fact that Sanaki is not that speedy is not looking that great.
Yeah.
Thankfully the animation carries it though. That looks great.
Now who's the team? The Temis Trials.
Oh, it's
Saizo.
Saizo, yeah.
My boy, let's go. He got an ult.
All right, there we go.
I'm saved.
Yeah. I really want to see what Oblivion's reaction to this will be.
Yeah, me too.
I know he's probably not the biggest fan of the Sanaki Micaiah, but I know he's the big fan of Zelgius and probably Heather as well. Yeah.
Heather's color sharing with Reina. No.
Is she?
That stinks. Yeah, they're both green.
Interesting.
Oh, he looks so good.
Yeah, this is this is the first ninja armor that we've ever had, which is
Yes, it is.
interesting.
I'll follow through.
All right, let's
look
go
at him go.
ahead and take a look at these skills. I'll go ahead and start with Scarlet Spear. Accelerate special trigger, unit attacks twice, dex dual phase. At start of combat, if units greater than HP is greater than or equal to 25%, grants attack plus X to unit and inflicts attack minus X on foe during combat. X equals 25% of foe's attack during combat, -2, -6, max 16. So basically, max stacks is plus 16 attack to yourself and -16 attack to your foe. Assuming, and that scales based off of the foe's attack at the start of combat. Reduces damage from attacks by 30% during combat, excluding AoEs, and restores 7 HP to unit after combat. Huh. That's interesting. Like the Daunt effects, the attack minus X is really, really good. And also that applying attack buff is really good as well. And obviously attack buffs with Brave is just like doubling down on that, which is really, really nice. I'm very curious to see what the stats are on this.
Me too, honestly. He's gotta have. Well, one, obviously, he's definitely gonna have high attack.
Right.
The damage reduction is nice with the healing, which is awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, and this reduced damage from attacks by 30%, from what I can see, is not limited to the first combat. So this is like throughout everything. Obviously, 30% is not the biggest thing in the world, especially now that we have a lot of damage reduction piercing. But it's still pretty nice.
Everywhere now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is still pretty nice.
Yeah. All right. What does Likeness Luna do? Treats foe defense/res as if reduced by 80% when special triggers. If units or foe's special is reggy or triggered before or during this combat, reduces damage from foe's next attack by 40%, excluding AoEs. Okay, so this is like Armored Beacon, basically.
Yeah, I was literally going to say Armored Beacon, but with Black Luna. That's kind of nasty.
So instead of I forget, Armored Beacon was like a percentage of your defense that is added as extra damage. While here, it's just reducing the foe's defense and res, similar to Black Luna. And okay, I actually really like that a lot.
That's actually really cool. Yeah.
Yeah, it's nothing too insane because obviously we have Armored Beacon and Armored Flow already, but it fits thematically a lot with Zelgius, which I really like.
Yeah, it does. It's also once per combat. Was that the same in Armored Beacon or Armored Flow?
So yeah, it's the same. So it only for each combat, it only happens once, which is why there are a lot of people that are trying to manage the cooldown of Likeness Luna so that it doesn't proc immediately, so that when the foe special triggers, you still have that damage reduction that is not pierceable.
Right. That's awesome. Wow, that's all really.
Yeah, this is a really good upgrade to Black Luna. I mean, I guess it's Lightless Luna now. So Black Lightless. I see what you did there, IS. Okay.
Yeah.
This DR solo is the same as Distant AS solo. It's interesting that this is in an armor though, because
that's weird.
Yeah, because normally armors have use save skills, right? Which means that you're basically going to be adjacent to an ally. So,
right.
I feel
really weird.
Yeah, for most circumstances, this is not that great. You probably go for either distant stance or distant whatever the defense one is. Yeah.
Right.
No one knows
Distant
what it's
reversal.
called.
There you go.
Distant reversal. Yes. I mean, with Assault Troop, obviously, you're probably wanting to try to do it on the player phase, but I don't see any Raging Storm here. Do you?
No. Not at all.
Yeah. I mean, I guess you can go Gale Force with the Brave, with Special Fighter 4, but you are going to give up Likeness Luna, which I don't think is that great of an idea.
Yeah, I don't think that's great either.
Did we
Interesting.
see the stats? I'm curious.
Oh, I think we do.
Yes. Okay.
Oof.
So this Zelgius is not speedy at all, unlike Winter Black Knight. Huh. The ninja
Unlike all the
banner.
Black Knights, yeah.
Yeah, the ninja banner is the one that is not speedy out of all the Zelgius / Black Knight alts. Okay.
Yeah.
I see how it is, IS.
Interesting.
What? Okay, let's be real. Like, this is no Valentine's Lucina. He'll probably crumble to Wind Clods, unlike Valentine's Lucina. So
Yeah, he's literally blue, so that's already not a good sign at all.
yeah. I mean, Lightus Luna will help out against lethality. He does have that going for him, and he does again have like the huge attack -16 potentially, which does really help a lot. So he will probably be very deceptively tanky, and
You're
who
right,
knows?
actually,
Maybe he will be able to take out like Hinoka's. Well, probably definitely Hinoka and maybe Wind Clods.
I didn't even think of that. I suddenly love Zelgius now. Let's go.
Yeah. Overall, very interesting unit. I don't like distant DR solo on him, but
I
that's
literally
fine.
was about to think of that too. I was literally about to say that. Like, why that?
It's so like, are you actually going to be running Assault Troop on Zelgius? Like,
It would have been better if
competitive
it was like
modes?
distant DR close or something. I don't know.
Right. Or like distant stance. Just put distant stance there or something. I don't know.
Right.
All I have to
Like,
do
are we
is
actually going to
bat my
player
eyelashes
face? Okay,
and the
Heather,
mess
let's
I'm
go.
I'm not even gonna lie to you.
I'm ready.
Once I saw Heather's, I was like, all right, now I have to play Tellius. I'm not even gonna lie.
All right.
Okay,
I
not
guess-
entirely. I was like, I like Smash Bros. And Ike is cool. Let me play it. And then like I saw Heather, and I was like, oh, now I have to play Radiant Dawn.
Yeah. Aren't you going through Tellius right now?
I am.
Oh.
I think I'm halfway in Path of Radiance, which is awesome.
Ooh, nice. Yeah. I'll definitely want to hear your thoughts on that once you finish it. But for now, why don't you go ahead and read to us what Spy Shuriken does?
Okay, Spy's Shuriken, 9 might 2 range, accelerates special trigger, cooldown count -1. If unit initiates combat, unit attacks twice. At start of combat, if unit's HP is greater or equal to 25%, grants all stats +5 to unit during combat. If a rally assist skill is used by unit or targets unit, grants no follow-up to unit and target, or targeting ally, and inflicts exposure on foes in cardinal directions of unit and target, or targeting ally through their next actions. If a rally assist skill is used by unit, grants another action a unit. Oh, really?
So this is similar to, oh my goodness, who was the Cav that had, was it Sane? I think it was Sane that had something similar to this, where if you rally, that rallying does not like cost you an action. Basically, that's how you can think of it.
So I think you're right. Yeah.
Yeah. So Heather has a similar effect, but the benefit of being infantry, not Cav, and being ranged, which is obviously a lot better than what Sane has to deal with.
Yeah, that's awesome. Wow. I really like that weapon. Okay, let's see. Speed defense ruse 4. Inflict speed defense -4 for doing combat. If a rally assist skill is used by a unit or targets unit, inflict speed defense -6. Guard discord and schism
What?
on foes.
Sorry, I just
Cardinal-
like read what Schism did.
Okay, let's see what Schism does. Neutralizes triangle attack, dual strike, and pathfinder effects active on unit through unit's next action.
Okay. So the CATRIA counter is here, and it's in the form of a ruse, which is really interesting.
Oh, wow. Okay. Unit excluded from ally triangle attack and dual strike effects calculated using number of allies. When this status
Wait, what?
Schism is neutralized, triangle attack, dual strike, and pathfinder effects are also neutralized.
Okay, interesting.
Oh my god, we have the CATRIA counter. Finally. Oh my. Wait, that's so good. Wait, I actually really like that. At least, especially on Heather, because she can like essentially dance herself after rallying
Right.
someone. That's so. I really love that.
Right.
Wow.
So the important things to know about this is that it only affects units like the enemies in the cardinal directions of both the unit and target. So realistically, that is like 2 columns and 1 row, or 2 rows and 1 column. So that is a very limited range. So in something like Summoner's Duels, I don't
That'll
know.
be hard to pull off, actually. Yeah.
Yeah. And especially
I mean, if people are having trouble with the ploy skills, I could only imagine with this ruse, it'll definitely be harder. Now that I think about it, you're definitely right.
Exactly. And also you have to rally. And like using a rally skill in Summoner's Duels is just...
It's rough.
Not it, right. So I don't think this will necessarily affect Summoner's Duels. In Ether Raids, though, this definitely will be a very powerful skill, especially because since this is activated by a rally, it is not going to be able to be cleansed by Freyr, because Freyr only cleanses debuffs that apply on the start of phase, while this is like during the phase. And so I guess this is Oblivion's banner, I guess. Like everything Oblivion wants is here. I should have reacted with him.
Really funny.
Wow.
Oh man.
Okay.
That's awesome though. Wow.
Yeah, it's really interesting too. Again, I do like the fact that this is, balanced somewhat by the fact that the range is pretty limited, unless you like have all your units run ruse for whatever reason.
Right.
But I guess like for someone like Heather, you can like do 2 rallies and then apply a bigger range there. So Heather does have that benefit. Or I guess technically you can also use a Dancer. That works too.
Yeah.
But again, like, this is interesting. Very interesting. Wow, okay. I did not expect Ruse to be like this, to be the CATRIA counter, basically.
Yeah, that's I thought it was gonna be like a whole new line of skill that would have that, if I'm gonna be honest.
Right.
Wow.
Speed Def Ruse 3. How common is Speed Def Ruse 3? Is it like... It's available as a 3-star, 4-star, right? Okay, never mind. It's only available on Eleonora.
Oh, no.
It's literally only Eleonora. Never mind. Who's a 5-star. So that is a bit unfortunate that you can't easily do fodder change, like inherit this on your Ophelia or whatnot. I'm trying to see if we get any future skills, any future ruse skills, like if there's one unit that's pretty common. Henry apparently, a Spring Henry, not like...
Oh, I was like, really? Regular.
Right. Seems like they're only so far on D mode specials. That's the most common rarity, at least from my speed. And Azale. I hate you, Azale. You always pretty break me. I have a billion of those. So if they ever have a speed res ruse 4, I'm prepared already.
Awesome.
Yeah. But yeah, what do you think of this unit?
I really like Heather. I almost jumped the gun and was like, oh god, this will suck in Summoner Duels. But wait till we get that one unit that's going to be the opposite of Citrine, where it's whatever foe whatever foe's debuff has, it just goes across all of them. You know what I mean? The complete opposite of Citrine. That'd be amazing.
That would be really cool.
They'll make it one day.
I mean, that would actually be such a cool unit design. I would actually be so down for that.
But it's also scary because this unit alone already grants Guard, Discord, Schism, and Exposure, so that'd be really scary.
Right.
I really like her weapon. I really think that the self dance after the rally is really cool. I just realized this unit did not come with a C skill, which that's funny.
Yeah.
Remote Sparrow, gotta love having that on more units. Sucks it's seasonal, but I'll take it nonetheless.
Right.
And yeah, no, I agree with you. I think this will be really good for Ether Raids, especially in
Astra?
Astra, yes, I always forget which one Freyr's in. Yeah, Yeah, I agree with you earlier with what you said. This is going to be really hard skill to use in like summoner duels, considering how like it's been like how many months? Like 3 months since we've gotten like deploy skills, and I personally have not been finding that many people running that
I
like
have
at
not
all.
seen a single one.
Yeah,
Basically.
literally. So I think it would. I don't think I
Yeah.
worry about running into this in summoner
And
duels at
like,
all.
unless you're literally running Heather in Summoner's Duels, like spending an action economy to like rally is just not that great. So, and the thing
Yeah,
is, like, a lot of the high level teams, like, if you're whaled out enough, they don't even run Catria. They just run like Legendary Hinoka, Claude, etc. So, like, the value you gain
right.
from shutting down Catria is variable, which is not
Yeah,
that reliable to depend on a B skill where there's other types of skills you really want, like physical no follow up, magic no follow up,
and pass.
pass. Exactly. Yeah. I
Dude,
think
I'm a fan of
Heather.
Heather.
Yeah. I don't think she'll be that meta in SD, but she'll definitely be very useful in Ether Raids for sure.
I can't believe I didn't see this coming. I actually,
I mean, you're the person that played Fates between the two of you, so like,
yeah, like
what's
I
your excuse?
100% see it now. I'm so mad.
All right, what is this flying bow? Effective against flying, units can move to a space adjacent to any ally within 2 spaces. If unit initiates combat, unit attacks twice. At start of combat, if foe's HP is greater than or equal to 75%, grants all stats plus 4 to unit during combat. I guess that's decent. You have the orders buff. You have brave. Yeah, I guess it's decent. I think I still prefer the arcane bows though, to be perfectly
Oh
honest.
yeah, for sure. But I think a demo is like,
Scream
I think
for
it's
me.
pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember what was even a white cat bow.
It was brave and something I completely forget.
It was a conditional brave, I think, and then attack speed +5.
Right.
I think.
Stealth is rather thrilling. Shh, you'll get us spotted.
That's amazing.
That's really nice, yeah. All right, why don't you go ahead and read Radiant Scrolls for us?
Okay. Radiant Scrolls. Oh boy, hold on. I'm so sorry. Like the whatchamacallit. That's
Right,
a
the
lot
text?
of text, and then it's like small on my end. I'm so sorry. Give me
No worries,
one
yeah.
second to enlarge it. And okay, so Radiant Scrolls enables Canto remaining, accelerates special trigger cooldown count -1, unit attacks twice, even if foe initiates combat, unit attacks twice. Interesting. If unit initiates combat or is within 2 spaces of an ally, inflicts attack res -6 on foe during combat, deals damage equal to Y during combat, excluding AoEs, yeah, and reduces the effect of foe's non-special reduced damage by X skills by percentage equal Y times 4 during combat. Y is the highest total penalties among target and foes within 2 spaces of target. Example, if Y times 4 is 64. I'm sorry, they're giving us a whole math lesson, and I think that's really funny. A foe with a reduced damage by 45% skill would reduce damage by 17% instead.
Okay, my question is, there's no X. Oh, there's an X variable. It reduces damage by X% in the description. I was like, why are they using Y? I don't see it like an X anywhere. But yeah, okay. That makes more sense for readability. Interesting. So we get damage reduction piercing here, and it's Y times 4, and so like. Interesting. Okay. So, like, basically, the highest total penalties, that is the foe or the foes within 2 spaces of the foe that you're targeting. Whoever has the highest amount of penalties, that amount will be applied to Y. So, like, say you have a foe that is -6 to all stats. That will basically make it so that Y will be 24. 24 times 2 is like, oh shit, it's been a while since I've done
Times
math.
4.
24, oh yeah, times 4, sorry. 24 times 4, that is like 96, I think, right? So that basically cuts down that damage reduction by 96%, which basically fully negates it if your foe is fully debuff. Which I think seems to be the theme, as we can see. It's like Sabotage 3, not even Sabotage 4. What? Hello?
That's.
Oh wait, no. Okay, three.
Oh,
Wait,
yeah.
3 is the max, right? It's AR.
We both got
Sorry.
fooled for that.
Yeah. And then
Wow.
Def Res Police. Okay, so never mind. Forget what I said. Reading is hard. But yeah, so obviously the idea is to like apply a lot of debuffs and use that to basically hit very hard, which makes sense.
Yeah, it does make sense.
Yeah. And like if they're fully debuffed, you also get like 24 true damage per hit, which is really nice.
That's awesome. Yeah. Huh. Oh my gosh, defense res play. I feel like they've just been tossing these ploy skills out left and right. It's insane.
Right. And they're not ever going to be used in Summoner's Duels.
Nope,
Which is
not
the
at
funny
all.
part about it. Yeah. Flared Mirror is interesting in that if unit initiates combat, deals 7 damage to foe as a combat begins. I believe Flared Sparrow did 5, I believe, if I remember
I
correctly.
can double check.
No.
Right?
No, actually, no. It's 7. It's 7. I
It's 7,
misremembered.
okay. Yeah, it is 7.
Yeah. Okay. Never mind. I swear, I like having like the Mandela effect going on in my mind right now. Okay. Grants attack plus 7, res plus 10 to unit dark combat, and applies Vase. Okay, so basically same thing as Flared Sparrow, basically. So we know what that
The
song
speed
of dance
stays
is.
at 7, which it should have been 10, but it's fine. No, I'm kidding. That would have been ridiculous.
Right. Okay, this is interesting. Like, obviously, Sanaki will definitely hit very hard. Like being able to cut through damage reduction to that amount if you manage to get your foes fully debuffed is really, really good. And yeah, honestly, this is sounding like punishing unity stacking, basically, right?
Yeah,
As well.
which good. I sometimes I just hate fighting raid boss teams. I'm like, no. Oh man, especially raid boss Altina. I'm sorry, Oblivion, but raid boss Altina is so annoying because
Right.
I don't have hardy bearing, and I'm like, oh.
Now, the thing about this is that it's Canto Rem. It's not Canto Distance. So, like, there's basically not going to be any Canto. It's like Legendary Veronica Canto. So it's not going to be like a Kagero that could just go in, nuke someone, and then, like, go all the way back.
Right.
I do like this, though. Like, cutting through damage reduction is really good. I do think that Sanaki, especially also being like a horse, just has a lot more value than something like a Leg Yarn of last year with the range.
Yeah,
and
I was
everything.
literally gonna say that looks better than Legion when she came out last year.
Right. Poor Leg Yarn, outshone by
Yeah.
Camilla in every single way.
Literally, and she's still so good even today.
But yeah, I'm interested to see like how this would perform in something like Summoner's Duels, because like Cavs are not in a good state right now in Summoner's Duels.
Yeah, they've 100% fallen off, which personally for me, thank God, because I hated
Same.
Congo War, I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
I'm never ready for that, but yeah. I find it so funny how they gave her enemy face Brave too.
Right. So
When
it's
her
looking
defense is 16 and her her res is 47, which is I guess
Yeah.
sure, why not? But
but like we have so many bow and dagger users these days.
yeah,
right? So
we have
like
so many physical range threats right now. It's like
that too. Yeah. So like I feel like Sanaki's just gonna melt like against like
yeah, she doesn't even have DR in her weapon, right?
No.
Yikes.
it's only in Flared Mirror. Well, actually no, Flared Mirror doesn't have DR.
No, it does not. Yeah.
Right. So
She
yeah,
doesn't have a
literally-
period. Okay.
Right.
That's
So like
weird, then.
if the enemy can counterattack, like she's probably dead. Like you knock this into a Brave Hector with like miracle support, she's dead. Like 100%.
Yeah. Yeah. It's so weird.
Actually, Brave Hector neutralizes penalties. So, like, if you are able to clear your allies away from Brave Hector, like, she'll literally just ting against Brave Hector.
Wow, you're literally so right. That's kind of funny.
Hey, Brave Hector always manages to stay in the meta. Like,
that's so crazy.
It's this year's Reinhardt.
Wow.
Dang, okay. But yeah, like, obviously, I do think she will be a very strong unit. I don't think she'll be like a meta shifter. At least not in some results. Maybe in like Aetherite's defense, we'll see her on like Cav line teams and that sort of stuff. But yeah. Do you feel similar?
Yeah. I pretty much feel the same way, yeah. Which, hey, I was just hoping they looked better than Leigh-Garn from last year. No offense, Leigh-Garn fans. No offense.
Yeah.
But, you know.
That's the one thing that Oblivion's unhappy about. Like, this outshines Leigh-Garn by a mile.
Yeah.
The true duo. Yeah. Oblivion, if you're watching, we love you. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Accept your fate.
They look really nice. Oh my god, this home animation is so sick.
It's really good. Yeah. Hey, at the very least, like, all else fails, she'll be a very good hit and run unit. She'll be a very good Gale Force unit. Like, can't go wrong with, like,
this is true.
Another Ninjorn, essentially.
This is
Yeah.
your end.
And yeah, we know what this does.
Softly.
No way.
Yeah.
Be careful. Ah.
Since we have ninja size, I think he was a dagger? I actually did not check.
I don't remember. Let's see.
That'd be funny if he was a dagger. He'd potentially. Oh nope, he has a lance.
He's Lance. Yeah.
We're getting another ninja lance. Wait, is that inheritable? I can't even tell. I don't think we can tell.
We'll find out at the data mine in like 3.5 hours from now.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're right. Oh wow.
But yeah, what are your overall thoughts on this banner?
I really like the banner in terms of everyone's uniqueness. I think everyone has their own like special like thing that defines them, which I really like. Like Heather, I really do like Sanaki, even though we were like Lamau enemy phase brave when you literally get one tapped.
Right.
Zelgius is really cool, really interesting A skill decision that they decided to put on him, but sure, why not? I think Reyna has a pretty good bow. I think it might be better than Summer Elincia's bow.
Potentially, yeah.
I have to check because I'm pretty sure it's literally just attack speed +5 and then conditional brave, so that's nice. Yeah, overall I think they're. Yeah, I don't think there's like a flop here, or like a, disappointing character, which is nice. I think they're all pretty unique in their own ways, which is all I could ever ask for in like a banner right now.
Right. Like, I don't think any of these units are like duds. I don't think any of these units are like that stand out. But obviously, like, you can definitely make them work. They will be very strong. Like, Sanaki just has huge nuking capabilities, which will obviously find use in a lot of different competitive modes. So there's value in that. Heather, with her rally shenanigans, is basically a better Sane, in that she's infantry and range, so that she can actually nuke. And also that ruse skill is very, very interesting. I think there's going to be a lot of people that probably want to get that skill, especially those that rely on tanking in Aetherites. Not me, because I'm part of the cool kids with Gale Force. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm in that club too now.
Let's go. Zelgius is interesting. Being non-speedy is an interesting decision on the ninja banner. Also, that A skill is an interesting decision. He'll probably be very tanky with his Daunt effect. Like, he'll probably surprise us with his tankiness. Whether or not he'll make it among the meta save armors remains to be seen. I don't understand why they give him Assault Troop or the A skill. Like, it's super weird.
That's like the weirdest combination they could have done.
Right. Like, let's be real. Who is actually going to player phase with Zelgius? Like, legitimately. Like, in a serious environment.
Exactly.
So yeah, very interesting decision. So like Zelgius, he'll definitely need a lot of fodder to make him work. But he could probably can. But yeah, like overall, it's a pretty good banner, but nothing like must pull or anything like that. So personally, I'll probably be skipping. If Mikhail was in the lead, I would probably be a lot more tempted, but unfortunately she's not. So rip that, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, that does it for the reaction. Any final thoughts before we end it off?
I'm glad no Edelgard. My wallet is safe. Heather's pretty cool. I'm probably
Yes.
gonna do every green in my first circle, but that's it.
All right. Yeah. And yeah, definitely we'll be skipping this banner, but I guess we'll await the Oblivion summoning video soon.
Oh,
or
yeah.
summoning stream. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed it. If you be sure to like, subscribe, hit the bell, not only to my channel, but to Satoshi's channel as well. The link to his channel will be in the description down below. And yeah, let us know down in the comments what you think of these units. Are you excited for them? Will you be summoning on them? And yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and see you all next time. Bye, everyone.
Bye. See ya.